Righty.
Welcome back to the Body Coach TV, and today's session I am joined by my little baby Indy and Vern from CARiFiT, because I'm getting so many questions now about what to do postnatal. Now, I'm not an expert, we have got a baby, but you've been doing this for 15 years, so you're going to put me through a workout. Tell everyone a little bit about yourself before we get going.
So I'm Vern, I'm the founder of CARiFiT, and I've been a postnatal specific PT for 15 years, worked with hundreds of women, and 3 years ago we created and started delivering CARiFiT, which is a workout that is specifically postnatal, but we do it all wearing your baby. So you don't need any childcare, you don't need anybody to lend a hand, you don't need a gym membership, you don't need anything.
And it feels amazing having your baby on you as well. I love it.
Amazing. So we've gone through Joe's carrier checks, we've got Indy in a really good position. If you're not familiar with Babywearing, if you look below, there's a little download just to make sure your positioning's good, but this is perfect and what we call TICS compliant, which is really important. Now, as I say, all of our CARiFiT workouts are postnatal specific. Obviously, Joe's not had a baby, but he's going to demo great form, and I'm going to talk you through exactly how it relates to the postnatal body.
What does the actual CARiFiT stand for?
So CARiFiT, obviously you're wearing your baby, but actually CARI stands for cardio and resistance intervals.
Oh, okay.
So it's the format of the workout, and it is a real workout. So if you have a look at our social media, you'll see the mums in there, whether they're online or they're in a class, and they're absolutely going for it.
Well, the great news is Indy's strapped in, she's fast asleep, so should we get going before she wakes
beautiful.
up with some milk? I ain't going to be giving her no milk.
You won't be feeding her, so let's
Right.
get cracking. So with CARiFiT, we're going to work 3 minutes on, 30 seconds off, and it's really important, as with any workout, that we just do a nice little safe and sensible warm-up. So we're going to set our feet just slightly wider than our hips, and we're just going to work half a squat, and we're going to flow to the top on that. So with me, Joe, we're just going to scoop underneath Indy, and we're going to flow up to the top. And we're just going to hit a nice rhythm, and when we're moving, Joe and I are going to try and move in sync.
Feels amazing having her on my chest.
She will love it. I mean, she's gone to sleep, lots of little ones do. As long as they're in a good position, make sure, you keep going for me, Joe, make sure with your babies, guys, that you're getting them down to a single layer of clothing for CARiFiT. You're going to get pretty warm, you'll keep them nice and warm.
So we've got the timer running then, yeah?
So we've got the timer going. And we're into
how
our
long
first.
are we going for on this one?
So we've got a 3 minute warm up, and then we're going to work in 3 minute sections. Now, important at home, if you've had a baby, when you're stretching your arms above your head, I want you to lightly pull in through your tummy button. So I want you to think straight away about activating your core and supporting your body at all times.
So breathe in on the way down, is it?
Yeah.
And exhale.
Lovely.
Come up.
And just draw that belly button in nice and tight. Support that stretch as we come up.
So the heavier, well, the older the baby gets, the heavier they get, so the more intense the workouts become?
Yeah, I mean, and that's a big thing with CARiFiT. We're trying to keep your body ahead of your baby so that you can cope with the demands of parenting, because having a baby puts your body in some pretty random and unfamiliar positions. We're going to take 4 more.
Yeah, mums get that thing, is it like baby hip when they rest it on the hip?
2 and 1. Good. Joe's just going to tuck his hands in for me, and we're just going to flick our heels side to side. We're going to loosen up our quads and our hip flexors. So nice and light on your feet. Just drive them up. Really, with your warm-up with CARiFiT, we've got to prepare the body, but also actually we're letting the baby know that we're going to do a workout, and they get really used to it. So they're nice and relaxed for you as well.
My heart rate's definitely elevating already.
Yeah. You're wearing the cutest weighted vest you'll ever work
I know,
out.
she's amazing. She's fast asleep. She does love it. I go for walks with her and she just sleeps for like an hour or 2 on this.
I'm going to take 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. We're going to reset our feet and we're going to do both of those moves again. So we're just going to flow underneath again, Joe, and then up to the top, nice and relaxed. Now at home, important things that you want to know about your readiness to start your postnatal exercise. So you should have ideally had your 6-week check following a natural birth, or your 12-week check if you've had a C-section. Again, underneath this video, you'll find a little download where you can see if you're ready, and you can also check where your tummy gap's at, your diastasis recti. Everybody I know has been asking Joe lots about it, and we get asked about it a lot. So look underneath, there's a download, it explains it all really clearly, and again, you'll know whether you're ready to start doing your postnatal workouts and start doing CARiFiT.
Yeah, I get asked that question a lot, and I'm so cautious, I don't want to give out the wrong advice. So that's why, I've got you involved, because you've been doing this for 15 years. So how did you get into postnatal fitness?
I mean, to be honest, it was a product of the people I was seeing. I for whatever reason, was training a lot of ladies, and more and more they got pregnant. I mean, I'd studied it anyway, but I'd also then done specific kind of vocational courses through Drummond and people like that, so tacked on extra education.
Yeah.
So I could support them. And then actually I just got really passionate about it. It's an amazing time to support somebody with their exercise. One more. Good man. And we're just going to take 30 seconds more of our heel flicks, and we're going to take a little breather. So we're always going to work with CARiFiT, and you'll get used to this format, whether we're in a live class or whether you're working out with us at home. It's always 3 minutes on, 30 seconds off. But if you need a rest, of course, just take a little rest. That's never a problem.
What do you mean, this isn't the workout?
This is our warm-up.
Oh, wow. I thought we were in the middle of it.
Sure, you'll be all right, Joe.
It's amazing how new exercise, though, when you start to pulse
4, 3, 2,
and doing
relax.
static holds, how much it does. It's hard. Like, you know, I'm used to doing heavy squats, but when you start doing little pulses, it's different stimulation.
And that's the kind of cardio element of the cardio and resistance intervals.
I'm
so
sweating.
you will get a sweat on, you will get warm. We're going to take a little breather and we're going to come into our first move. Now we're going to base this around a squat. We do a lot of squatting in CARiFiT. If you've got a strong butt, strong legs, that's going to support your back when you're holding, when you're carrying, when you're feeding your baby. So really key move to kind of nail down.
Okay, right.
So we're going to go through 3 really simple of our kind of squat variants here. We're going to start off really simply just with some proper bodyweight squats. So I know we've looked at them in the warm-up, but now we're going to really think about them and connect body to brain. So we're going to tuck in and we're just going to sink and squeeze.
Yep.
Nice and smooth. And as we come up, we're going to drive our hips forward, squeezing our glutes. And again, we're going to try and engage our pelvic floor and pull our tummy in.
It's okay to hold a baby like this, yeah?
Yeah, you can support the baby wherever you want to. It's lovely to have a cuddle. They generally love it. No, show me a baby that doesn't love a cuddle.
So she's 10 pounds. So she's actually, I can feel it in my legs. This isn't easy. Like,
No, I mean, CARiFIT's going to get you fit, but I mean, Joe's obviously Joe. He's going to work a really full range on his squat. At home, you can work anything. You can work a half range squat and focus on re-recruiting those muscles, and that's all good as well. And we're going to work for time because parenting's pretty relentless. So we need that endurance, we need that strength, you need that engine to keep going, those sleepless nights, those long mornings. It's going to get you at some stage.
Shall I go side on just to show a few?
Yeah, let's show a few side on.
Obviously I've got the range of motion I can get.
Yeah, so sit back and then we want to have that nice neutral posture and we're squeezing through. Beautiful. We can probably lose an inch off the range so we've got slightly better control of our knees.
Oh, she is working me out, mate.
And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to come back to centre. We're going to face forward. We're going to keep that same hand position, but this time we're just going to step into our squat. So we're looking for that.
Left to right,
we're just going to work right side first.
Okay.
So we're going to focus just on that right squat, sinking down.
So feet quite narrow, like right together?
Quite narrow, yeah. Kind of train track narrow. And then what we're really looking for here, and this is really important. So probably some mums out there have heard a kind of baby hip, or they're getting sore hips, bad backs. What we want to be able to do when we move sideways with our baby is we want to be able to stabilise our trunk and use our core muscles to support it. So as you step out here, make sure your squat is still a beautiful centred squat. And Joe's doing a good job.
I'm getting sweaty.
4, 3, and then we're going to change direction. So just watch those knees. And 1, good.
And
we're going to pause, yeah, we're going to head to the left. Again, we're focusing on that control, everybody. So sink, so we're not side lunging, we're just going to sit into our squat.
Oh yeah, of course, sorry.
Try and get our hips through the middle. There we go, nice. That's it. So when you look here at Joe, it should look just like his first squats did, nice and centered. But by moving into it, we're working that trunk a little bit harder, working through the core, and really starting to think about our posture and how we hold, support, lift, and carry our baby.
And you don't
so
want to
don't lose, don't lose that form. Sink into the middle.
That's it, yeah.
That's nice, Joe.
Lungs then. And you don't want to lean forward to it. Keep your chest kind of up a little bit, shoulders back.
Yep. So you want to engage all those posture muscles, stay nice and tall. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. And we're going to take 30 seconds rest again. So good job, everybody. Try and watch that form. It's often really useful with CARiFiT, and we say this a lot. When we teach live, we get everybody facing a mirror.
Right.
And if you've got a big dressing mirror at home, stick your laptop on the floor, work out into the dressing mirror so you can check your form
Good
the
idea.
whole time. And it's really, really useful to do that. Now we're going to go through the same process now, just introducing some lunges. So most people have done a lunge, but you might not have done one wearing a baby, and you might not have done one since you've had a baby, which changes you posturally. So we're just going to really safe and sensible. We're going to come into a nice up-down lunge, and we're just going to really work on that alignment through our hips. So we're going to have left foot forwards, right foot back, and we're just going to take a nice smooth drop, and we're going to drive up.
These are great moves. I mean, it's controlled, it's safe, and it's a tough, you know, my legs are working. I can feel the burn already, and we've done, what, 3 sets?
Yeah, you'll build endurance quickly with CARiFiT. I'm not joking when I say our mums, both online and live class, they end up seriously fit.
I can feel the burn, Vern, but you've heard that before, haven't you?
Once or twice I've heard that before. So things you're watching out for here, everybody. Nice proud chest, shoulders drawn back, tummy button drawn in nice and tight, and then we're looking to really control the front knee, everybody. So form is absolutely key. 4, 3,
Oh, it's tough.
2, and 1. Beautiful. We're just going to change sides, and we're going to repeat that on the other side. So right foot forward, left foot back.
Yep.
And when you're ready for me, Joe, we're going to glide again. So sinking down, squeezing up. Now at home, if you think about your body, think about as you're coming up from the floor. 2 things to squeeze. Squeeze your front heel into the floor, and you're trying to recruit your glute.
Do you want a side on for this one?
And then,
So
yeah, let's have a little look side on again.
So nice big step back.
Nice big step. Drive down. We've got 2 nice right angles, one behind the front knee, one behind the back. And we're really trying to get this glute here firing. And it's really important. Strong glutes, strong back. It's going to take a lot of pressure off the body when you're holding, carrying, lifting, feeding. It's good, Joe. We've got 5 to go. 4. He's sweating, I can tell you.
Honestly, this is tough.
3, 2, and 1. Beautiful.
I've done this type of pulsing for a long time, so I'm really feeling it.
It's a high repetition workout, and that's how we safely get that cardio element, so based on reps. Now, this time we're going to travel in and out of our lunge. Just for 30 seconds, we're going to glide back, step together, and then go the other leg.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so right leg first for me, Joe. Nice smooth stride back.
Right leg back first? Or
doesn't matter.
Okay.
There we go. We're gliding in and out.
Alternate, yeah.
Perfect. So again, at home, natural little breather there. Let's get back on pace with Joe. Now again, Joe's working a really amazing range here, but you can work any range as long as your back knee is soft on landing. What we don't want is a hard step.
Yeah, let's try it side on.
Glide in and out.
Vern, I think we might have to get a bit of fresh air. And do you want to open that door a little bit, mate? If you just twist that key, because it is very warm in here. Well done, Indy. You're doing so well. So proud of you. Your first workout with Daddy.
And 3, 2, and rest.
Wow.
Beautiful, good job, buddy. Now we've got 1 more working track to go before we have a stretch. These aren't long workouts, they're just preparing and restoring your body. So you've got your 30 seconds. If you need to take a little drink, take a little drink.
Will do.
Indy's still lovely and asleep.
Yeah, she's very snug.
Now we're going to go through a couple of little moves now. We're just going to start to move our upper body as well. So when you're breastfeeding particularly, you can get a lot of tension build up in your anterior delts, and it can really negatively impact your posture. So we're going to stretch that out.
Okay.
So we're going to set our feet a little wider for our squats, and we're going to take a half squat with a big squeeze row. So kind of think mid row in the gym, and that's our rhythm. And really draw your shoulder blades together. Now, all of our CARiFiT workouts are all endlessly progressive. So if you want to make this move tougher, grab a little set of dumbbells, 1 kilo, 2 kilo, grab 2 sets, 2 cans of baked beans, anything to add a bit of resistance. But what you're trying to do here is really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Just not quite as deep for me, Joe, on the squat.
Although I'm not using a weight, you can, if you consciously activate those muscles in your upper back, you feel them work.
And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to reset your posture and have that nice stretch through your back. That breeze is lovely.
Yeah, we needed that. So half squat.
And then really squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your chin nice and level, your head still. And we're looking for 5 more, 4 more.
It's a proper workout, mate.
3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now we're going to keep our feet in exactly the same place.
Yep.
We're going to bring our arms up and we're going to open our chest there. Now we're going to half squat. And we're just going to pulse our knee off the floor.
Okay.
Side to side.
Right, so hands behind just by the side of the head.
So really open your chest up. That's it. And get nice and tall. And what we're really looking at here, we're teaching the body to stabilise itself on one leg. And again, we're looking to recruit the glutes a little more and the core. So really think core at home when you're doing these. Pull in and pull tight,
I'm
everybody.
feeling the obliques, definitely.
Yeah, you will. And really open your chest so we're not closing off. Head still, eyes level.
Oh, this is an absolute challenge.
Good, Joe. Try and keep that squat really centered. You can go at whatever pace you need to. Control is key with CARiFiT and with postnatal fitness in general. Focus on your form. Don't get hung up on the tempo. Good reps are worth doing. 5, 4, good. 3.
Oh, lost my balance there. Bit too high.
2. And 1. Good. Now we've got 30 seconds left to go before we take a stretch. We're going to come back to that first one. And again, we're going to draw in and out. So 30 seconds to go, Joe.
Okay.
Let's do this. Indy's not struggling.
I am. I'm blowing, mate.
She's happy as Larry. Now, Joe's done workouts all over the world, but I would wager that this is probably one of the most special because the first time you work out with your own little baby next to your heart is a pretty cool thing.
It is. It feels amazing. It's challenging. It's not an easy. It's really not easy because I normally do obviously 20, 30-second sets, but with a long, I have a bit more rest. But
remember as well, you're working a really full range. So at home, you can build up to this kind of range. You can reduce it. We've got 5 reps. 4. 3. That was a real grunt. 2. Last one. And relax. Beautiful.
Wow.
Now we're going to take a stretch. What we do at the end of every CARiFiT workout, wherever we do it, is we take one of those.
My quads are pumped, honestly. They're on fire. I would have struggled with a few more sets of that. I'm happy it's a short workout.
CARiFiT workouts, as a rule, they're never longer than half an hour. So even when you're at month 6 of our online program, it's a 30-minute workout, and it's plenty, and it will get you super fit.
So it progresses up to 30 minutes?
Progresses up to 30 minutes.
Perfect. That's all you need, because when you're busy mum or dad, you know, time is of the essence. So this is brilliant, Vern. Honestly, I'm knackered.
Now what we're going to do, we're going to take a stretch. We're going to lengthen out the muscles that we've used, but also we're going to do a couple that are a bit more relevant just to the postnatal body, and again, try and relax some of the areas that build up a lot of tension. Okay. So we'll do this side by side. And we'll just take that nice deep stride back. We're going to push that right heel into the floor. We're going to press our body weight forward slightly, and we're just going to turn our hands and drive them up. Yeah, this is no joke, man. This is an actual, this is a proper workout. Stretch up. And even here at home, think about supporting your posture, pulling in tight through your tummy button. And just be mindful at all times when we're working out postnatally, you want to be thinking core, core, core. Trying to encourage those muscles to switch back on. I can feel that stretch in my right hip flexor as well. Oh, feels great. And step together, change sides, same stretch. So step in, drive that left heel back, press the weight forwards, turn, extend and drive up. Good. So do you have people all over the world doing the online workouts? So we've got online members in 21 countries, as far flung as I think New Zealand is the furthest. We've got an amazing bunch of ladies in New Zealand. Brilliant. Do they have their own communities and sort of meetups and stuff as well? Well, actually, increasingly, they're sort of tagging each other in on social stuff, which is amazing. I mean, you know, the power of social media is pretty amazing thing, really. What I like about these workouts is they're they're instructional. You're not on your own. You're not just gambling and doing it, you know, sort of taking a guess. You're doing this instructionally, and it's a great way of learning. Don't leave me hanging, Joe. Sorry, mate. My quads are so tight. Yeah, so we always take a good stretch out. Again, with your quad stretch here, lift your chest, tummy button in, squeeze forward through your glutes so we get that nice deep stretch. Oh, that's a good one. Indy's still spark out. She's loving it. Indy's had a great time. So how many times a week would you recommend that a new mum should do this, do you think? So with anything with postnatal fitness, it's a really there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Yeah. If you've been really fit all your life and you might have trained 4 or 5 times a week through your pregnancy, then you're going to be more tolerant of doing more quickly afterwards. Right. But if you're new to exercise, we're just going to take both feet down, we're just going to roll our hips. A nice roll out. So if you're new to exercise or you've had a longer layoff because you couldn't train through your pregnancy for whatever reason, you know, my kind of approach to that is once a week is better than never. Yeah. Twice a week, 3 times a week, often as a new mum, I've found to be kind of optimum. But again, it's about doing things that are appropriate to your postnatal body and kind of being respectful of what it's done, what it's created, and not trying to do too much too soon. Make sure the workouts are short, effective and appropriate. Yeah, I think people put pressure on themselves to, you know, get back in the gym or... feet a little narrow, we're going to take the hands behind the back, draw the down, look up, look as high as you can. So here I'm going to get Joe, and again, you'll love this stretch at home if you're a mum and you're breastfeeding. We're just going to open the chest here, really open through the front part of our shoulders where you get a lot of tension build up. Draw those hands down, and then I'm just going to get Joe to look over his right shoulder.
Oh, we've got
draw
a
down.
waker. We've got a crier.
Indy, perfect timing. And looking over your left shoulder, Joe, and then we are done. And we can give Indy a kiss and a cuddle.
Oh, Indy, listen, you absolutely rinsed it. So, thank you so much for doing the workout with me.
Indy, because she's never done CARiFiT before, we've got her in one long layer, but actually often, because you're going to get really warm, your warmth transfers to them. Yeah. So often a single short layer for CARiFiT is plenty.
Okay, well look.
So we're going to pop Indy out, have a snuggle. I'm pretty sure she's hungry as well.
And if they want to find out more about you, where can they find out more?
So all the links will be below these videos, or you can come to our social pages, CARiFiT, CARiFIT, and you'll find loads of postnatal advice, support, workouts, and as I say, you can join us on our online community, which is growing really fast. Well,
thank you, Vern. I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that workout. And yeah, do come back and check out the other workouts from Vern. There's going to be 3 on the channel in total, and maybe more in the future. So have a great day, everyone. Take care.